Welcome to Alka. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to access Arch, copy a portfolio template, and set it up to begin editing it. First, you need to go to alka.is and log in. Your username is your Northwestern email address, and your password is your student ID number. In this case, we're using a demo account called Nursing Student. So clicking the login link, you want to go to Classes. You will see all of the classes that you are currently enrolled in. The specific class that you need to click on is the Holistic Assessment class. This particular video that we're addressing addresses these 14 steps. Click on the BSN Nursing Portfolio template. You want to copy this template by clicking the copy button. Add your name here. So I'm just going to call this Nursing Student. At the end of this, you'll want to get rid of template and copy. If I don't address any particular feature within the screen, such as concept standards, you need to ignore those options. You never want to hit the delete option or tab. Of course, if I click that, it will ask me if I want to delete it. Whenever you see a red button or anything red in particular, you need to pay particular attention to, because your next step could be a permanent step. For example, if I was to delete this and I had already worked on the portfolio for a year or so, if I clicked on that delete now, it would be permanently deleted. So stay away from this tab. So in this case, going back to basics, I want to now save it. And now I have my portfolio. We need to edit this, and to do so we have two options. I can go straight to edit the portfolio, or I can click on the title and click edit folder, file, or portfolio. We need to set up the assessment, and so we need to edit it. We want to go to the Assessments tab. You need to expand this particular option and click to enable. There are 5 rubrics. There are basically 1 rubric for each page in your portfolio. We need to add the evaluator. So in this case, we want to type. Notice your instructor doesn't show up here, and the reason is because it's trying to find students. So you have to click on faculty. And there we are. Select it, click select. Now you are ready to save this. But before I do that, I need to make a comment on this. On the milestone, if I was to click this and save it, it would automatically indicate or ask to make sure that you want to submit it. You only would do this option here to turn in the portfolio to be evaluated. What it does is it creates a copy of your portfolio and submits it to the evaluator for them to have access to it to review your portfolio. But you don't want to do that until you want to turn it in. There's an easier way to do this, and I'll model that here later as far as submitting it for evaluation. So I want to save this. Let's take a particular note over here on the rubric. Since you've added the assessment, the rubrics now appear. You can click the rubric button, expand it, and notice on the introduction here in particular, that's specific to this particular page. So I can expand the introduction. Notice how each section makes it easier for you to recognize explicitly what you have to turn in. It's also easier to evaluate whether you actually have that content showing up over here. When it is time to turn in your portfolio for evaluation, all you would need to do is click Turn In. I'm going to model that here to show you what happens. Again, you do not want to click the Turn In button until you have completed the necessary content in your portfolio to be submitted. But I'm going to click on that. I would click the M1. This is familiar, I'm sure, based on what I said earlier. I would click M1 and then save. But again, you don't want to do that until it's time to turn it in. So I'm going to cancel. I might note also that you can collapse, expand and collapse, which gives you a little bit more room to work on your portfolio. But again, this can be used to reassure you of what content needs to be added over here on the left. I'm going to click on the rubric to hide it. You never want to click the new page or the copy the page. Never want to do these two options. The template has everything that you need to have a successful portfolio. So, you are now ready to begin editing your portfolio pages.